Well, first of all, thank you for finding the time to fulfill your promise. We agreed with you in advance that we would meet at this time. I know that you have had difficult days. An official visit is coming up soon, and the workload on a person is always substantial. But nevertheless, as you correctly said, there is always not just something to talk about, but there are issues that need to be discussed, and we need to consult on certain matters for future decision-making, although they aren't becoming fewer and are getting more and more serious. Alexander Ivanovich, I am also glad to see you. We are in constant contact. Just a couple of days ago, we spoke on the phone in the evenings and agreed to meet. Here we are among friends, so there isn't any particular strain. Our conversation was about the development of bilateral relations with Kyrgyzstan. Of course, we don't yet have such a volume of trade and economic ties with Kyrgyzstan, but still, it is also on the rise. But with Belarus, despite the fact that in previous years we reached a good figure of over $50 billion, if counting in dollar equivalent, regarding our trade turnover, Russia leads among investor countries in the Belarusian economy. I repeat, the dynamics here are good. And on the whole, within the framework of the Eurasian Economic Union, in my opinion, things are going well. The trends are very good. As for Russian-Belarusian relations, I would like to note the most important things. Besides the good dynamics in the trade and economic sphere, we have already fulfilled more than a third of all our plans for improving and building the Union state. This is very important. In energy, our discussions are continuing, and it seems to me they are proceeding fruitfully. But of course, regarding issues in the sphere of ensuring the security of the Union state, we have things to talk about, or rather, regarding the phone call, the briefing over the phone, on how relations with your neighbors are developing. And I will gladly inform you about what is happening with us regarding the achievement of results acceptable to us, results sought by us, through peaceful means on the Ukrainian track. I know that you are always up to date. This always worries you as well, and you are also one of those people who strive for this conflict to be ended. We remember your contribution to the settlement of this conflict. Moreover, let's recall, literally from the first days, all the efforts that were undertaken in Belarus in this direction. They yielded good results, and our first contacts on this issue with the Kiev regime took place precisely on Belarusian soil, with your direct participation and support. Of course, I will gladly inform you about this as well. Well, if you have the desire to return to Minsk again, it would be appropriate. You know, we are always ready. And as for Ukraine, we are often reproached, that we are holding dialogues with Westerners, with the Americans. When they start talking about this, I ask them a question. Did you not know that we are not just kindred people? We have legally grounded action. We are allies, after all. Therefore, even the Americans, we must give them their due, never raise this issue. Never. They cut it all off once. This is left outside the heavy brackets, and there should be no conversations here. Well, I hope that everything will be fine after all, judging by recent events. If the Americans will, I'll say it publicly now, behave carefully, will understand that this is a complex issue and requires complex solutions. Therefore,
It seems to me such an understanding exists.